Assalamu alaikum everyone. Aksa Malik here. I hope you all are fine and doing well. Welcome back in another video lecture on models of communication. In this particular video lecture, we are going to discuss three models of communication: linear, interactional, and transactional model of communication. So, without any delay, let's get start the lecture. Linear model of communication. According to this model, communication is a one-way process. It means that transferring of information from one mind to another. According to this model, the sender sends the message and receiver decodes and then receive that message. And this model is also called transmission model. Let's understand this model within the help of this particular picture. As you can see here that there is a sender, it means there is a person who intends to send the message. Then as here is written encoder basically means, we can say that code means language, we all know it. Encoder means that the one who translates the message into a code language understandable by the receiver. Means एक ऐसी language use करना which is understandable by the receiver. We can also say that the person who is responsible for creating and transmitting a message into a communication format, right? So this is what encoder is. Then you can see channel means the sender choose the channel, like how he or she wants to send the message to the receiver. Then after that there is a concept of noise as well. So let's firstly discuss channel and noise separately. As you can see that noise means that any sort of interruption that affects the transmission of the message or the understanding or the reception of message, so that is noise. Then there are types of noise. First one is physical noise. Physical noise हम कह सकते हैं जैसे for suppose if we are talking to someone and there is a noise of construction, right? And like for suppose if we are talking to someone on a call and there is a distraction from social media notifications, we can say. And then for suppose if there is a background music, so these are the example of physical noise. Then the second one is psychological noise, which is cognitive or emotional noise. We can say that for suppose if a person is not feeling well or if a person is fatigued or if a person is not focused on on the communication which is happening, right? So these type of noises are called psychological noise. There is one more thing which we can count in psychological factor, that is stereotypes or prejudices. There can be stereotypes in your mind towards any person or towards any situation. Those prejudices or stereotypes can also affect the communication, राइट? क्योंकि किसी भी सिचुएशन को लेकर, किसी भी पर्सन को लेकर आपके माइंड में कोई भी किसी भी टाइप के लाइक फीलिंग्स, इमोशंस हो सकती है, कोई भी स्टीरियोटाइप्स, प्रेजुडिसेस हो सकते हैं और वो आपकी जो कम्युनिकेशन है उसे इफेक्ट कर सकते हैं. देन द थर्ड वन इज सिमेंटिक नॉइज. Semantic noise means the noise which is related to language or meaning. It means there can be like for suppose the message is unclear, which is sent by the sender, right? Maybe the sender is using jargon which you don't understand, right? And maybe the sender is sending the information in the form of like sarcasm, and maybe you misinterpret whatsoever the sender wanted to say. So these kind of thing which can happen, and that's called semantic noise. Then the fourth and last one is relational noise. बेसिकली रिलेशनल नॉइज का मतलब होता है जैसे कोई कल्चरल या सोशल डिफरेंसेस आते हैं कम्युनिकेशन के दरमियान या बिटवीन टू कम्युनिकेटर्स, या मे बी देयर इज लैक ऑफ ट्रस्ट बिटवीन कम्युनिकेटर्स, right? Or maybe there are some sort of past conflicts which can affect the communication. There can also be the power imbalance, like for suppose if you asked for dinner to your friend and then you ask for dinner to your maybe interns or your employee, so obviously the way you ask to them, your tone, your words will be different. So these are the things which can affect the communication. We can also say that, for suppose if an intern or an employee wanna ask something to their boss or to their manager, but they can't ask that question. Like, for suppose if they don't understand something, or they don't understand an order from their manager or from their boss, but they don't ask that question again, because of power imbalance, because of power dynamics, right? They hesitate to ask the question. So this is one more thing which affects the communication. Then the next thing is channel. It means that this is a medium or a pathway through which the sender sends a message, right? Like, it could be face to face communication, it can be like calls, messages, video calls, emails. So these all are the ways to transfer the information or to transfer your message, राइट. सो चैनल का बेसिकली मतलब होता है वो मीडियम जिसके थ्रू एक सेंडर जो है वो मैसेज सेंड करता है रिसीवर को. Now back to our previous slide, you can see channel and noise here. Basically channel का मतलब है कि जब एक जो सेंडर है जब वो एक कोड सेलेक्ट कर लेता है, like when he selects the language in which he or she is gonna transfer the message. After that they select the channel, like how they want their receiver to receive the message, like through which medium, कैसे वो चाहते हैं कि उनका जो रिसीवर है वो मैसेज रिसीव करे. लाइक इट कुड बी द फेस टू फेस कम्युनिकेशन एज वी डिस्कस, इट कुड बी लाइक द मैसेज सेंडेड ऑन वी कैन से ऑन वीडियो कॉल और ऑन ऑडियो कॉल और ऑन और बाय ईमेल. ठीक है. सो दिस इज व्हाट चैनल इज. जब चैनल के थ्रू कम्युनिकेट किया जाता है या जब चैनल के थ्रू एक मैसेज सेंड किया जाता है, इस प्रोसेस के दरमियान नॉइज क्रिएट हो सकती है. एंड वी हैव डिस्कस द टाइप्स ऑफ नॉइज एज वेल. तो किसी भी टाइप की कोई भी नॉइज क्रिएट हो सकती है विच कैन डिस्टर्ब द मीनिंग, विच कैन डिस्टर्ब द इंटरप्रिटेशन, विच कैन डिस्टर्ब द कम्युनिकेशन. After this, the receiver received that message. So before receiving, the receiver decode that message, right? Like इनकोडर ने जो भी मैसेज जिस लैंग्वेज में भी भेजा था, डिकोडर या रिसीवर उस लैंग्वेज को ऑब्वियसली समझता है, अंडरस्टैंड करता है. वो अपने माइंड के अंदर उस लैंग्वेज को, उस मैसेज को डिकोड करेगा एंड देन रिसीव एंड देन इंटरप्रेट दैट, right? Or I would say that then understand that. So this is what linear model is. linear model सिर्फ और सिर्फ इस बात पर फोकस करता है कि एक सेंडर एक मैसेज सेंड करता है, there is a process to send that message, and then receiver उस मैसेज को रिसीव करता है. That's all. This is what linear model is. Now there are few limitations or criticism on this model as well. So the first one is oversimplifies communication process. It means linear model communication को बहुत ही ज़्यादा simplify करता है, like it doesn't focus on feedback of the receiver, right? Like it stops it on the receiving the message. Like if receiver has received the message, that's all. That's end for this model. But communication doesn't work like this, right? So this is the first criticism. The second or I would say limitation, the second one is ignores feedback and interaction. As I said, लीनियर मॉडल फीडबैक और इंटरेक्शन को वैल्यू नहीं करता है, नहीं डिस्कस करता है इस बारे में. लाइक when a receiver receives a message, obviously he or she will answer the sender, but linear model doesn't talk about it. Then the third one is assumes equal communication skills. It means linear model के according the sender and receiver they both have equal communication skills, but it doesn't work in practical situation in real life, right? जो बात सेंडर ने बोली है and maybe when receiver received that, the receiver misinterpreted that or misunderstood that. Maybe the sender didn't want to send the message which the receiver received, right? Maybe sender कुछ और कहना चाह रहा हो और receiver ने कुछ और receive कर लिया हो, राइट? अब रिसीवर ने जो चीज रिसीव की है या जो बात या जो मैसेज रिसीव किया है वो सही है भी या नहीं है, ये हमें पता ही नहीं चल सकता लीनियर मॉडल में, बिकॉज इट डजेंट वैल्यू द फीडबैक, राइट? So that's all for today. In our another video lecture, we'll be discussing interactive model and transactional model of communication. Thank you.